And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at a couple of quick videos. First up, we've got a mother in Florida as she speaks out against CRT, which is critical race theory, the day Ron DeSantis bans CRT from Florida schools. Well done, Ron DeSantis. I wish we had the same guts in the UK, but it seems that we haven't. But it seems that people in America are starting to wake up for how divisive this actually is. Listen to this amazing lady in Florida.
Thank you for having me speak. My name is Keisha King. I'm a mom of two, one who's in the Duval County public school system and one in private school thanks to school choice. I'm also a member of Moms for Liberty, representing thousands of parents. Just coming off of May 31st, marking the 100 years of the Tulsa riots, it is sad that we are even contemplating something like critical race theory, where children will be separated by their skin color and deemed permanently oppressors or oppressed in 2021. That is not teaching the truth, unless you believe that whites are better than blacks. I have personally heard teachers teaching CRT, and we have had an assembly shut down because Duval County Public School System consultant thought it would be a great idea to separate students by race. This is unacceptable. CRT is not racial sensitivity or simply teaching unfavorable American history or teaching Jim Crow history. CRT is deeper and more dangerous than that. CRT, in its outworking today, is a teaching that there is a hierarchy in society where white, male, heterosexual, able-bodied people are deemed the oppressor, and anyone else outside of that status is oppressed. That's why we see corporations like Coca-Cola asking their employees to be less white, which is ridiculous. I don't know about you, but telling my child or any child that they are in a permanent oppressed status in America because they are black is racist, and saying that white people are automatically above me, my children, or any child is racist as well. This is not something that we can stand for in our country. And don't take it from me, look at the writers of these types of publications. Our ancestors, white, black, and others, hung, bled, and died right alongside each other to push America towards that more perfect union. If this continues, we will look back and be responsible for the dismantling of the greatest country in the world by reverting to teaching hate and that race is a determining factor on where your destiny lies. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely perfect, wasn't it? Well said, young lady. What I would say as well, though, that translates exactly the same to over here, apart from obviously the Jim Crow side, but everything else still applies. CRT is trying to systematically destroy the nation. Am I wrong? And the union, I might add. Now, as everybody knows, I personally was brought up to be colourblind. I don't care what colour your skin is. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care any of that. All I care about is the content of your character. I know I've said this numerous times, but it seems that you need to continue to say this. The only true racism, as Martin Luther King said, was to not care about race. End of. All of this CRT is creating more segregation, more tribalism, and more hatred, which will lead to violence. I'm sorry, but CRT and any critical theory should be banned out of our schools. It's indoctrination of the highest order, and it's indoctrinating them to be racists. Hard to argue with that, isn't it, everyone? Hard to argue. And if that isn't enough to dissuade you and to persuade you that CRT is designed to split us apart, have a listen to this lady. This is a lady that survived Mao's China. Have a listen to this.
I've been very alarmed about what's going on in our school. You are now training our children to be social justice warriors and to loathe our country and our history. Growing up in Mao's China, all this seemed very familiar. The communist regime used the same critical theory to divide people. The only difference is they use class instead of race. This is indeed the American version of the Chinese Cultural Revolution. The critical race theory has its roots in cultural Marxism. It should have no place in our schools.
See what I mean now, everyone? Exactly. Get this out of our schools immediately, in my honest opinion. Write to your MPs, let them know that this divisive politics should not be allowed in our country, ever. But let me know what you think, everyone. I'd like to know your opinion. Stay sane, I'll see you on the next one.